You may not have heard of us. Don't feel bad. It's our fault that you've not heard about us.
We feel that we have similar pains
Yes,
about
yes,
people
you
not
do.
knowing our
Well, we're so busy doing the business of the business that we forget to invite others in. We think we need to shoulder it by ourselves. But over the last few years, we have been out there. So let me tell you that we started in 1991 by Jan Van Kaya, an immigrant from India, who thought when she came here to get married that we were paved with gold. Instead, she found cardboard boxes, people sleeping on the streets, did not understand that. So, being an inquisitive person and from a family that gave and contributed, she went about her life. And a few years later, in 1991, founded Day of Caring, based on the premise that she needed to raise awareness of hunger and homelessness in her area. And she has continued to do that. The first thing they did was hold a pancake brunch the last Sunday in February. She got all of the products, all of the cutlery, everything that you need for that brunch donated by corporations. And then she found host sites to volunteer and serve that breakfast. All of the money collected went to the food bank, to the Housing Coalition, and Catholic Social Services. That idea has continued on, and we have just finished 27 years last February. This year will be 28, and we will have put back into the communities over $800,000. Did we do it by ourselves? No, we did not. Major corporations, businesses, individuals have donated the money to provide the food and all the stuff that goes with it. And other organizations, churches, firehouses, senior centers have stepped up and done the volunteer work to make it happen. So therefore, we're bringing the community together in that way and raising awareness that hunger is out there. Homelessness is a big issue in this region, big issue. We're helping. Are we making a difference? We're making a difference to the people that have worked it, that have donated, and to the recipients. We've made that difference. Would it be noticeable if we didn't do this? It would be noticeable to a lot of people. A lot of people would not have had the opportunity to give into something that they were passionate about. The folks that need, and I put that word need in capital letters because it is there, that need what we do would have suffered and noticed a difference. And then in 2012, Jan discovered that if you're on food assistance, food stamps, whatever you call it, that you could not buy hygiene products with those dollars. Okay, if you don't have money for food, are you going to have money for hygiene products? Maybe not so much. So we started the Hygiene Project of Day of Caring, and I manage that as a volunteer. It is amazing how this program has taken off. We started with the food bank, Catholic Social Services, the Housing Coalition. We started funneling hygiene products to them. Jan Van Kaya went to the governor and got a $20,000 grant from faith-based initiatives, even though we're not faith-based, but we are a community initiative. And we inventoried all of that. Well, needless to say, that inventory is long gone. So we started with those 3 sites in one county, Montgomery. I will tell you today that we are in 29 counties in Ohio, and we have 101 sites that our hygiene products go through. And I will tell you, I drive every one of those. I have built relationships with all of these people. They now know about Day of Caring. They are now doing things, gathering volunteers, and trying to make their world, their little world, a better place. They're getting their churches to collect hygiene products, maybe just a toothpaste drop. or maybe their apartment complex, or their office. We have a major construction company that's doing a collection the whole year, and they divide it into quarters as to what they are collecting for Day of Caring. The end of September, when they get all the collections in, we'll have a ton of toothpaste, and I'm kidding, it'll probably be a ton of toothpaste. So those things, not only are they fun, but if when you drop that toothpaste in that collection box, you're making a difference somewhere. You're making a difference. So it costs you $1. I'm hoping that we can squeeze out $1 occasionally. Do you have a question?
You know about the Otto's project for giving toothbrushes and all?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't know about that. But please inform me. Yes.
No, that's for people that are.
Okay. We just got a new site in downtown Dayton on Perry Street, and it's called Life Essentials. And it's basically folks that have mental issues, and they are adults, and they find that hygiene is a real problem for that population. So I am encouraged by that. And what I really found unique about Life Essentials, they don't call them clients, they call them chums. Isn't that a friendlier, nicer word? No matter what, that's got to make you feel better.
Sure.
And I want to be a chum. Yeah, be your friend. So that's all good. So our goal coming up, we're already starting to gear up for the pancake brunch, the last Sunday in February. And I'll tell you a little secret that's not out there. If you chose to have a pancake dinner on the Saturday night before the Sunday, it's okay. It's okay. Because the product is all dispersed to the sites on Saturday morning from the food bank. So see, you would have your product that would be up to you. But we don't publicize that. We publicize the Sunday. And we hope to have 45 sites this year. The most we've ever had is 48. But we're hoping for 45 this year.
So what is the definition of a site?
A site is a place where someone has volunteered to host a pancake brunch.
Okay.
Pardon me for assuming. It could be right here. It could be, okay, Dreyer Physical Therapy, to take an example, clears out their gym room and sets up tables just like this. White tablecloths, everything. You think you're walking into a banquet. They just go crazy. And they feed 100, 150 people on a Sunday morning, and they're closed on Sunday.
Do you sell the?
We did that, I think, was deaf in one of the schools.
Yes.
In, if I remember, either Miamisburg or Centerville.
It was Miamisburg.
Probably, yeah, I would say, yeah.
And it was really,
We provided our own
we have
Arabic,
Yes.
Middle East.
Middle Eastern, Lebanese
Oh,
food.
sorry I wasn't there.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah, sorry I wasn't there.
Now, do you provide the condiments for making the pancakes and everything?
We provide the pancake mix, milk, butter, syrup, salt, pepper, placemats, cups, coffee stirrers, creamer, sweetener, sugar, plates.
Do they buy it from you, or you donate that to
We
them?
give it to the site. The site has no cost except what you choose to add to the breakfast.
Okay.
And we provide sausage.
Okay.
Okay, that's all donated to the site. And if you choose to do scrambled eggs, that's on you. If you choose to do oranges or something, that's on you. Oh, and by the way, we provide orange juice. Yeah.
Okay.
So we provide a full breakfast.
We did everything. We didn't get anything from. We did it all Middle Eastern style.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
they stopped doing it because some of the other people said, you know what, it's a lot of work.
But no kidding.
I know.
Really?
No, in reality,
It was really
for the
good.
day was a lot of work.
It is
we
a-
fed over 200 people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for
And,
200 people, you need 12 volunteers.
You
But
know,
what's a lot of work when you get the results?
Exactly.
You know?
Your heart.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you.
I
yeah,
agree.
but when you take a day from somebody's weekend
You know, we need to
to
give.
do that, and he
you and I are
doesn't
going to
have
this
the heart.
discussion. Yes.
But we,
yes.
we do that. We don't mind doing that.
No, no.
Do you charge people to come eat?
Yes, we do. Although, we have free sites. Last year, St. John's down on Wayne, the big Lutheran church that just closed. Is it St. John, St. Paul's? I get it
I
mixed
don't
up.
know.
Anyway, that was a free site for that city. In
St.
Springfield,
Paul's.
we had a free site. So we don't charge for when people come there. We don't charge if they come to a paying site and they have no money. We do not want you to turn anyone away. The idea is to feed them. You can sell tickets, or you cannot sell tickets and everybody just drops in and pays at the door.
Okay, the tickets you buy are good for any site.
Absolutely.
So if you buy them like from DAF, you can go to one of the other sites.
Mm-hmm.
And the money that DAF or any of the sites raise, 100% of it goes to the food bank.
No, not really. It
Okay.
goes back to the community it was raised in.
Oh,
now
it
we
does?
give a significant portion to the food bank because they can leverage those dollars
Okay.
much better than we can.
I see.
They can buy 4 meals for $1. So we usually give them 10, 12,000 or more of that. Because the food bank serves, what, 5 counties, something like that.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Okay, that's good.
But like in Preble County, they have a group of churches that go together and they make it almost like a festival. And that money is put back into Preble County. In Greene County, we have several sites and the money is dispersed several places within Greene County. But a portion of every county's money goes to the food bank because they do so much with it. But he's talking about the amount of work. Sure, it's a lot of work. But what you're doing as a volunteer is making a difference beyond belief. This pen I have is our logo. And you drop a pebble in and the ripples keep going. And that's us. We drop the pebble, you guys are a ripple, and it just keeps going. Just keeps going. I'd like to give you some other information about Day of Caring. The hygiene pantry has several fingers. Didn't start out this way. I'm going to say this in public, I think it's a God thing. With relationship building, you never know where it's going to take you. There's a group of friends that have decided to make comforters, really nice comforters for homeless or people coming out of recovery, going into a place and they have nothing. This morning in Fairborn, I delivered a comforter set, sheets, a comforter, pillow, and pillowcases to someone who has nothing on their bed. I gathered up pots and pans, cleaning supplies, and our hygiene supplies, meaning Day of Caring. All of these other things came from friends wanting to help. So we just all put it together and delivered it. Not to the individual. We do not deliver to individuals. We deliver to agencies, churches, pantries, someone else that distributes the product. I also, as a representative of Day of Caring Hygiene Pantry, go out and do one-day fairs, exhibits, or whatever. Butler County had a children's health fair. So we went down and we gave away toothbrushes and toothpaste and talked to the kids, put stickers on them, and you know how the kids do. And this one little boy, when I handed him his toothbrush, he said, "Do I have to share this?" Now that's my poignant story. Do I have to share this, a toothbrush? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So he obviously did not have one of his own. So, and in addition to doing children's health fair, we do health fairs with churches and so forth as well. Going down to Centerville October 7th and helping with one. We have in the hygiene pantry 2 interns, and the interns are 14 years old. Why do we have them? They're working toward the Congressional Gold Award for volunteering and self-development. And it's a 4-year process. And the number of hours that they have to put into this project and document are incredible. Only 325 young people in the United States last year, 2017, accomplished the Gold Medal Award. So we've got 2 that are working toward that, and I feel honored that they chose us. I could just cry. So they have done forms for us. They have done, oh my gosh. They have helped us package kits, and a kit is the miniatures of all of the hygiene products. And we give those to the homeless agencies so that people can put them in their backpack. They can't put a big shampoo, a big toothbrush, all that in their backpack. If they have a backpack, they may only have a back pocket. And therein brings up another relationship. Wright State Computer Department has gathered up and donated to us 100 small backpacks. And they are from Honda. So somebody had a connection somewhere and it fell in our lap. So that donation will go out into the communities. In fact, half of them are gone already. So it will be in wherever I go that I hear that they need this, then I always have some in the car. So Day of Caring is truly Day of Caring 365. That's our motto, that's what we believe, that's what we hope to convey, and that is what we do. 365 days a year, we're out there helping, doing, promoting, building, anything to try to make someone's life a little better, which in turn makes all of our lives better. Oh my gosh, one less person on the street, doesn't that make you feel good? Doesn't that open up your heart? Just knowing that. Just somebody that has a new pair of shoes or new socks. Socks. Big deal with the homeless population. They wear them until they're dirty and then they throw them away because they have no laundry facilities handy. I work with shoes for the shoeless. Now when I say reject socks, I'm talking new socks, but they don't fit the athletic profile that Shoes for the Shoeless wants. They want sneakers and they want athletic socks. Well, we get all kinds of socks. Fuzzy socks, baby socks, men's socks up to the knee, argyles, all kinds of socks that do not fit their requirements. They come to the Day of Caring. And we disperse them. Baby socks, oh my gosh, they go to the WIC program, they go to Mama Valley Women's Center, they go to Lima, they go to everywhere, Hamilton. So it's amazing to be such a collection place, and we did not start out to be that. We started out to be just a distribution. But it's all about relationship building, it's all about people caring. It's about people caring about other people. So we're very excited about the year coming up. We have some new board members. We have lots on our plate to do. We are starting a community garden. Jan, our founder, owns a small farm adjacent to the Greene County Airport. So she tore down the old barn that needed to be torn down, and has built a small new barn that's heated and has a tiny kitchen and ADA bathroom for people that work in the garden can have a place to come in and sit and rest. The garden will be available to anyone. We will plot it off early in the year. We have about 2 acres. We have 13 beehives. That's my project. I love that bee garden. Oh my gosh. I can walk through that bee garden and just hear them at work. You can just hear them. So we hope to have lots of people wanting to do the community garden. We have a stipulation. Use what you want of your produce, but the remainder is to be donated. The remainder is to be donated to those who don't have and can't get. So that's the plan for the community garden, and the plan is well underway. A lot of money has been invested in the infrastructure. The next thing that's going to be done is a company picnic to try out all the facility, and then the garden will be plowed this fall and enhanced, and then next spring. And we're gardening in the soil. We'll have a couple of raised boxes for people on wheelchairs and walkers, but we'll be gardening in the soil. Hands and knees, rakes, all that kind of stuff. So that will take place, and the garden plots will be ready 1st of May. So keep that up here. When you get out in the country and listen to the airplanes, the little airplanes take off, that would be an awesome thing to do. One other thing I'd like to tell you about is Day of Caring and how they keep their board members. We have very little turnover with our board. It's a very cohesive group. We have established a junior board. So we have a couple of young professors from Wright State, we have a Wright State student, and we have 2 Wright State students. So we have 4 people on our junior board thus far. We're aiming for 10. So that when those, you can tell, white hair, when we're aging off, then we've got a new crop, so to speak, coming in, and they'll be well entrenched in the way that we're hoping the vision will be carried on. We attract those members by opening our hearts. What do you offer a volunteer if you don't offer them an opportunity?